We spent last night on the boat at one of the many waterfalls that dot this coast. We're working our way back and stopping at Careening Bay, where Philip Parker King made repairs to his boat, the Mermaid, in 1820. He mapped and named areas around here like King Sound and King Cascade. As you can tell, he named them after himself. Not a bad lurk if you can get it.
At least our ship's still going. Not like poor old Philip Parker King. Tell us his story, mate.
Philip Parker King. So back in 1820, on this very beach, the ship HMC Mermaid was careened in this bay. And the reason for that was because the ship itself, well, it developed a little leak, mate. Of all the places you want to get a leak in your boat,
This ain't one of them.
this is not one of them in 1820. So he couldn't have been as far away. He was as far away as possible from the settlement in Botany Bay. So that was the British colony there in Sydney. And what he was doing is he was actually circumnavigating Australia. He was on his third run, I think he was on his fourth run. And basically he was mapping Australia, taken over from Matthew Flinders. So they careened it in the bay here because it started leaking, and it was here they did repairs. And old mate the carpenter, who was supposed to be working at the time.
I think he was bludgeoned when he was up here hacking into this tree.
I think he was up here having a bit of a siesta or doing something, and he's gone and basically hacked the name of the ship and the date in this boab. These trees have been known to live to 1,500 years old. Now this one here, old mate carved this 200 years ago, so obviously it's expanded. But when they left, they called this bay Careening Bay. Do you know why?
It was careening. Is that what you're thinking?
No, it's not what you're thinking, mate. It's when you bring your ship in, you park it up, you do repairs on it. All right, you beach it.
Okay, let's go and see if ours is still floating.
Just a bit about the old Mermaid. After she was fixed, they went on and founded the site for the new penal colony in Moreton Bay, what we know now as Brisbane. The Mermaid also serviced Fort Dundas in the Tiwi Islands. And hang around, because we're going to visit there later on in the series.